Hello everyone. Today we are going to study about some property of isosceles triangle. So the first theorem we have, if two sides of a triangle are equal, then angles opposite to them are also equal. So here is the triangles ABC and AB equals to AC, and the angle opposite to them, angle opposite to the sides AB is angle C, and the angle opposite to sides AC is V, and we have to prove that angle B equals to angle C. Okay, so first write down what is given. A triangle ABC, in which AB equals to AC, and we have to prove angle V equals to angle C, and there is a construction. From A, draw AD perpendicular to BC. AD is perpendicular to BC. Now I have to prove that angle V equals to angle C. Okay, so how can you prove that? If you see, there are two triangles. One is ABD and another is ADC. Clear? If you prove that angle triangle ABD congruent to triangle ADC, then you can see the angle B equals to the corresponding angles C. Clear? So in now coming to proof, in triangle ABD and triangle ACD, these two triangles, in these two triangles ABD and ACD, we have AB equals to AC, that is given. Wait a second. Okay, so AB equals to AC, that is given, and angle ADB, this one equals to angle ADC. Okay, so angle ADB equals to angle ADC, and these two angles are 90 degree because AD is perpendicular to BC. Okay, then AD equals to AD because AD side is common. Clear? So triangle ABD congruent to triangle ACD by RHS axiom of congruence between these two triangles. So right so right angle is this one, ADB and ADC. Clear? And hypotenuse for ABD triangle, hypotenuse is AB, and for ADC triangle, hypotenuse is AC, and AD is common. So these two triangles are the triangle ABD congruent to triangle ACD by RHS. Now if these two triangles are congruent to each other, then we can say the angle B, this one, angle B is equals to its corresponding angles C. Okay, so the angles opposite to the equal sides are equals. Clear? So next theorem, if two angles of a triangles are equal, this is converse of theorem 1. Okay, so if two angles of a triangles are equal, then the sides opposite to them are also equal. So here is the triangle ABC. if two angles are equals, so angle B equals to angle C, and then the sides opposite to them are also equal. That means for angle B, the sides opposite to angles B is AC, this one, and the sides opposite to angle C is AB, and we have to prove that AB equals to AC. Okay. So first write down a triangle ABC in which angle V equals to angle C, and we have to prove AB equals to AC. Okay, so there is a construction from A. Draw AD perpendicular to BC. Now coming to proof, in triangle ABD and triangle ACD, we have ABD equals to ACD. That is given, that is already given. This one ABD, this angles equals to ACD, this one already given. Okay, then ADB equals to ADC, ADB, this angles equals to ADC. Both are 90 degree because AD perpendicular to BC. Okay, now AD, the sides AB, the sides AD is common in between two triangles ABD and ACD. They both share one common side, AD. So that's why AD equals to AD, that is common. Now the triangle ABD congruent to triangle ACD by angle, and sides. Okay, so triangle ABD congruent to triangle ACD by AAS, angle, side, axiom of congruence. Clear? Now if these two triangles are congruent, then we can say the AB sides, AB equals to its corresponding sides AC by CPCT. So you can say the opposite sides of equals angles are equal. Now this is example 3. Prove that each angle of an equilateral triangle is 60 degree. So this is in triangle ABC, and this is an equilateral triangle. So AB equals to BC equals to AC. Clear? So let triangle ABC be an equilateral triangle, then AB equals to BC equals to AC. Now we can write AB equals to AC, these two sides, AB equals to BC equals to AC. Now we can write AB equals to AC. We already know that if the angles opposite to equal sides are always equals, so the AB sides equals to AC, AB sides equals to AC, then the angles opposite to equal sides, that means C, the angle C and angles B, both are equals. Clear? So angle C equals to angle B because angles opposite to equals, these angles opposite to equal sides. Now AB equals to BC. From here you can write AB equals to BC. Now okay, AB equals to BC. Now the angles opposite to these two sides are angle A and angle C. So you can write angle C equals to angles A because the angles these are the angles opposite to equal sides, and angles opposite to equal sides are always equals. So angle C equals to angle B and angle C equals to angle A. Now you can write angle A equals to angle B equals to angle C. Up to this clear? Okay. Now we all know that sum of the angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So angle A plus angle B plus angle C, angle A plus angle B plus angle C will be 180 degree. This is a property of a triangle. Okay, so we can write instead of B edge A, we can write A instead of angle B, and we can also write angle A instead of angle C, because angle A equals to angle B equals to angle C. Okay, so A plus A will be 3 angle A equals to 180. So angle A will be 180 by 3 equals to 60 degree, and A equals to B, angle A equals to angle B equals to angle C. So that's why and angle angle A is 60 degrees. So angle A equals to angle B equals to angle C equals to 60 degree. Clear? Next, example 5. Prove that the medians of the equal sides of an isosceles triangle are equal. So this is a triangle ABC, and we have to prove that medians are FC and BE. The medians on the equal sides of an isosceles triangle are equals. So first, I don't know what is given. A triangle ABC in which AC equals to AB. These two sides are equals, and also BE and CF are two medians of AC and AB respectively. That is given. Now we have to prove that BE, the medians BE and FC are equals. So in triangle BCE and in triangle CBF, this one CBF, we have CE equals to BF, CE, this one CE equals to BF, because FC is medians. So this AF equals to BF, like that AE equals to EC also. Okay, so CE equals to BF. Then BCE, the angle BCE equals to CBF. Angle BCE, this one, angle BCE equals to CBF, because AB equals to AC, that is given in the question. Okay, now we already know that the angles opposite to equal sides are also equal. So angle B equals to angle C. Clear? Then BC equals to CB. This BC, this one BC is common. Now the angle B, the triangle BCE, congruent to triangle CBF by side angle side axiom of congruency. Okay, now we can write BE equals to CF, because BE equals to the corresponding side will be CF. So BE equals to CF by CPCT. Okay, now this is question number 1 of your exercise 8B. In triangle ABC, AB equals to this is a triangle ABC. This one is 50 degree. Okay, so in triangle ABC, AB equals to AC. AB equals to AC, and angle A is 50 degree. Find angle V and angle C. Okay, so first write down what is given. In triangle ABC, AB equals to AC and angle A equals to 50 degree. Clear? Now we can write angle C equals to angle B, because the angles opposite to equal sides are always equals. AB equals to AC, AB equals to AC, that is given in the question. So angle opposite to sides AB is C and angle opposite to sides AC is B. As AB equals to AC, we can say the angle C equals to angles B, because angles opposite to equal sides are equal. Clear? Next. Okay, then angle A plus angle B plus angle C equals to 180 degree. That is because the sum of angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Clear? Now angle is, the value of angle A is 50 degree. Okay, so 50 degree plus right angle C instead of angle B, because angle C equals to angles B plus angle C equals to 180 degree. Clear? Now 2 angle C equals to 180 minus 50 degree. Now angle C will be 180 minus 50 is 130 by 2. So angle C is 130 by 2 is 65 degree. Hence the angle B is 65 degree and angle C is also 65 degree, because angle C equals to angles V. Next question, find the value of X. Okay, so this is a figure and we have to find out the value of X. If you see the angle X degree, the angles X degree is the angle X is okay, the angle X is exterior angle of this triangle, and we all know that exterior angle of a triangle is what? The sum of interior opposite angle. That means this angle A and angle B. Angle A plus angle B will be angle the angle X. That means ACD. Angle ACD, that is the exterior angle, equals to angle A plus angle B. So angle A is given 40 degree, and you have to first we have to find out the angle B, the value of angle V. So in triangle ABC, AB equals to AC, that is given in the question. AB equals to AC, okay, and A is 40 degree. Then angle ACB, this one, angle ACB equals to angle B, because the angles opposite to equal sides are always equal. Okay, then angle A plus angle ACB plus angle B, means angle A plus angle ACB, this one, angle ACB plus angle B equals to 180 degree. That is the sum of angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Okay, so angle A is 40 degree, right? 40 degree instead of angle A. Then angle ACB is angle B also. ACB, angle ACB equals to angle B. So write down angle B instead of angle ACB. So 40 degree plus angle V plus angle V equals to 180 degree. Clear? Now 2 angle V equals to 180 degree minus 40 degree. Now 180 degree minus 40 degree will be 140, and B equals to 140 degree divided by 2. So angle V equals to 70 degree. Okay, so here we get angle B is 70 degree, and angle ACD is what? The angle A, the sum of angle A plus angle B. Okay, so angle A plus angle V equals to ACD, because exterior angle of a triangle equals to sum of interior opposite angles. So if the angle A is 40 degree and angle B is 70 degree, so 40 degree plus 70 degree is 180 degree. That is the value of the angle ACD. So X will be 110. Okay, next, in the given figure okay, in the given figure, triangle ABC is a equilateral triangle whose base BC is produced to D such that BC equals to CD, and calculate triangle ACD and triangle ADC. So ABC, as you can see in the figure, this is ABC triangle, which is equilateral triangle. That means AB equals to BC equals to AC. Then BC, this one, BC is produced to D. Okay, so BC is produced to D such that BC equals to CD. So AB equals to BC equals to AC equals to CD also. Clear? Now we have to calculate angle ACD, this one, and angle ADC also, this one, ADC. Okay, okay, so angle the triangle ABC is a equilateral triangle, so each angle is 60 degree, so C will be 60 degree. Okay, if C the angle ACB, if angle ACB is 60 degree, then this one, angle ACD will be 180 minus 60 degree, because the angle BCD, this one, the angle BCD will be what? The angle ACD, the angle ACB plus angle ACD. Okay, so first find out the value of ACD angle. So ABC is an equilateral triangle, so ABC, angle ABC, this one, plus the angle ABC equals to ACB equals to BAC. That is the property of equilateral triangle. Each angle is 60 degree. Now ACB, the angle ACB, this one, angle ACB plus angle ACD is 180 degree. Angle ACB, this one, plus angle ACD is 180 degree. Okay, so ACD will be 180 minus angle ACB, and angle ACB is 60 degree. Okay, angle ACB, this one, ACB is 60 degree because each angles of equilateral triangle is 60 degree. That's why ACB is 60 degree. So angle ACD equals to 180 minus 60 degree. That means 120 degree. This is the value of angle ACD. Clear? Now in triangle ACD, CD equals to AC, that is given. CD equals to AC, and ACD, this one, ACD, this angle is 180 degree. Clear? Now as AC equals to CD, we can say the angle, this angle, the CAD, angle CAD equals to angle CDA, because the angles opposite to two equal sides are equal. Okay, so write down angle CAD equals to angle ADC. The reason is the angles opposite to equal sides are equals. Then angle ACD plus angle ADC plus CAD is 180 degree. This angle, this triangle ACD, the sum of these three angles will be 180 degree, no? So 120 is the value of the value of ACD angle. So write 120 degree instead of ACD plus ADC plus ADC, because ADC equals to angle ADC equals to angle CAD. Clear? So 2 angle ADC will be 180 minus 120 degree. So 180 minus 120 degree is 60 degree. So angle ADC equals to 60 degree by 2 equals to 30 degree. Clear? Next question, in the given figure AV equals to AC, this one AV equals to AC, and D is the midpoint of BC. Okay, D is the midpoint of BC. That means BD equals to DC also, and DV perpendicular to BA, and DQ, this one DQ is perpendicular to CA. Okay, then prove that DP this one DV equals to DV, this one DV equals to DQ, and second bit is AP, this one AP equals to AQ, then AD bisects angle A. This one AD bisect angle A, means this angle equals to this. You have to prove that one. Okay, so first proof is DV equals to DQ. Okay, DP equals to DQ. So in triangle ABC, AB equals to AC, that is given this side, AB equals to AC. Okay, so if AB equals to AC, you can write angle C equals to angle V, because angle opposites the angles opposite to equal sides are equals. Okay, now triangle BPD, this one, triangle BPD, in triangle BPD and triangle CQD, in between these two triangles we have BPD equals to CQD, because DP is perpendicular to BA, that's why this angle should be 90 degree and this angle should also 90 degree. Like that, this angle is 90 degree and angle CQD is also 90 degree. Okay, so in these two triangles BPD and CQD, we have BPD equals to CQD, BPD equals to CQD because each equals to 90 degree, each angle is 90 degree. Next, angle V equals to angle C, this one, angles B equals to angle C, this is already proved here. Angle C equals to angle B. Okay, then BD equals to this one, BD equals to DC, because D is the midpoint of BC, D is the midpoint of BC, so BD equals to DC, that is also given. So in triangle BPD and triangle CQD, we have these two angles are same, and B angles are equals to angle C and BD equals to DC. So triangle BPD congruent to triangle CQD by angle side axiom of congruency. Clear? Now, if these two triangles BPD and CQD are congruent, then we can say DP is equals to its corresponding side DQ by CPD. Clear? So first bit is proved, then second bit is you have to prove AP equals to AQ. So we have already proved that one, that triangle BPD congruent to triangle CQD. So therefore BP, the side BP, this one, is equals to its corresponding side CQ. Okay, and AB, these sides AB equals to AC, that is given, already given. Now if BP equals to CQ, then if we subtract BP from AB, that is equals to AQ. Okay, so AB, write down AB equals to AC, that is given. Now if you subtract this side BC from AB, sorry, BP from AB, AB minus BP, this will be AP. So AB minus BP equals to AC minus CQ. If you subtract CQ from AC, then this will be AQ. So AV equals to AQ. Okay, then third bit is AD bisect angle A, that means these sides equals to this side. Okay, so if you see these two angles, these two triangles APD and AQD, and if we prove these two triangles, this triangle APD congruent to triangle AQD, then we can say these angles, the angle PAD equals to its corresponding side DAQ. Okay, so we have to prove these two triangles are congruent. So in triangle APD and triangle AQD, we have DP equal to DQ, this one, DP equal to DQ, that is already proved. Okay, then AD equal to DA, this one, AD equal to DA, that means AD is common. Then AP equals to AQ, AP equals to AQ, this is also proved, or AP equals to AQ, it is already proved. Okay, so triangle APD congruent to triangle AQD by SSS axiom of congruency. So if triangle APD congruent to triangle AQD, then we can say these angles equals to its corresponding angle. So angle PAD, this one, angle PAD equals to QAD by CPCT. So hence, if these two angles are equal, then you can say AD bisect angle A. Clear? So today homework is exercise 8B. So thank you students, have a great day.